Hi, thanks for joining me. Well, who would spend their hard-earned money on such a beat-up, ugly pocket knife? Well, when that someone is me, and that beat-up old pocket knife is a Victorinox Spartan, model 1937, sold! I'm very excited to have this. It's the oldest one I've had. As you can see here, it's got some challenges. This is my next restoration project, and I've got a plan of attack. I'll share that with you as I go along. I kind of hope to document the process this time. If it all works according to plan, I guess you'll be seeing it. Before I show you the knife, let me just show you where it falls in the lineup of Victorinox knives historically. This is an image of a page out of a Victorinox publication. And on the left-hand column there, you have your soldier's knives, which I collect, and I'm fortunate enough to have all of those. On the right-hand side are your officers, or officers and sports models, and this one in particular is a Spartan through the ages. And I think this came in the Spartan 115-year booklet or something, anniversary booklet. Anyway, you can see that they came out with the officers and sports model in 1897. Carl Elsner did. And there were some slight changes, I guess, in 1909. Oh, this was a brown fiber scale, reddish brown wood fiber scale. Old style can opener, screwdriver, no cap lifter. Didn't have bottle caps back then. 1909, you've got the same thing, but now a Victorinox shield laid into the fiber scales. Also, I've noticed there's one less rivet midsection here, so there's something else going on there. And then the one you see there in front of you on the table, the 1837 model. Pretty much like the 1909, except now you have red cellular scales. So that was the first time the plastic handles showed up. And then in 1946, you had a change in the can opener. You went from the old style here with the cutout to this lobster claw style. I've got the 1946 model. I've shown that extensively, but I just brought it out for comparison purposes. And then just going on down through here again, another can opener change in 1951, some other slight changes. In 1961, invisible rivets, the new style reamer. This is the only one they show with the bail, although the bail is available. This one has a bail. Pictured here it does not. And then in 1968, some more changes. I've had examples of, for some reason now my camera's not going to focus. Here we go. I've had examples of all these different knives, not particularly Spartans. Like I had a fisherman with the exposed rivets and the old style awl, but the 51 can opener. This is the oldest Victorinox officer model that I've ever had, and I doubt I'll ever get one of these. I've only seen a 1909 one time. There was a listing on eBay. These are fiber, and it was on there. I can't remember what the condition was. I can't remember what it went for. But yeah, I've got the 1937 now. So let me just show you the knife, and we'll talk about some of the problems with it. Obviously, the biggest problem is it's missing part of the scale. So I'm going to have to repair that somehow. I know what to do with the rest of it. The rest of it's very manageable. I can sand and polish both the scales and the steel and make them look like new. This is cool. Check out the tang stamp. Nowhere on this knife does it say Victorinox or even Victoria. Elsener Suisse, Swiss made. Elsener, Carl Elsener Suisse, the canton in Switzerland where Ibach, the town where they make Swiss Army knives, is. On the other side it reads Inoxid with the crossbow. Inoxid short for inoxidable, French term for stainless steel. So that's just way cool. Way cool. And of course then, it's got the original style can opener. But the other thing that I noticed about this knife, and I wasn't expecting this, I really didn't know this about these knives until further examination, all brass liners and spacers. You see my 1946 has nickel silver. brass. So that's going to take a lot of work with Never Dull, but that's going to come back up. Also, I noticed that we've got brass rivets on the 1937 model and nickel-silver rivets on the 1946 model. So anyway, I just wanted to show that before I get to work on it. First thing, I'm going to take some pictures of it, and then I'm going to give it a hot sudsy bath to kill all the germs and scoobies on it and get some of that old stiff sticky oil out of there. Maybe I get a little more movement and snap out of the components. And then I'm going to get to work on this. And without going into all that right now, I'll make some videos as I try to show you my process for actually fabricating a part and putting it on there. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and have fun collecting.